Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Jared. This is Guns and Gadgets, and I bring you Second Amendment news every single day, multiple times a day, whether it's a piece of legislation or some litigation or anything in between. I bring it to you, and I want to do a follow-up just in case you didn't see my live from earlier. There was a clarification order released by the judge in the Mock v. Garland case, Firearms Policy Coalition's case. And I'm going to read you the entire order because when you read the order, there's a little bit of, judges play coy. And I'll tell you where we stand as far as other cases in the ATF pistol brace final rule. Here's the order that came out this afternoon, and it's in the Mock v. Garland case, like I said. And it says, it is ordered that appellant's opposed motion for clarification of the motion panel's May 2023 order is granted. The motions panel majority ordered that appellant's opposed motion for a preliminary injunction pending appeal is granted as to the plaintiffs in this case. Emphasis added on the italicized words. On May 23, the appellants moved for clarification of the meaning and scope of the italicized language. As the merits panel that will be hearing oral arguments on June 29th of 2023, we provide that clarification now. This clarification is granted essentially for the reasons concisely set forth in the May 25th, 2023 plaintiffs' appellants' reply to their opposed motion for clarification of injunction pending appeal. There, the appellants acknowledge that although a nationwide injunction would have functionally addressed the question of scope on which plaintiffs now seek clarity, plaintiffs understand that one was not given. Instead, plaintiffs merely request clarification on whether their reading of the term plaintiffs to include customers and members whose interests plaintiffs' maximum defense and Firearms Policy Coalition have represented since day one of this litigation is correct. That reading is correct. Also, as requested, the term plaintiffs in this case includes the individual plaintiffs' resident family members. Any relief beyond what is explicitly requested, which arguably would be tantamount to a nationwide injunction, is denied. So the court's saying we're not giving a nationwide injunction right now. Nothing in this order is to be construed as a comment on the merits of any issue that this panel may ultimately address. The limited purpose of this clarification is to preserve the status quo ante to provide what the agency defendants term complete relief to the parties and persons within the reasonable scope of the motion panel's injunction pending appeal. So what does this mean? It means, who's covered by this injunction? Well, Mock, William T. Mock, Christopher Lewis, Firearms Policy Coalition and its members, and Maximum Defense and their customers. Now, I've said this in the previous video, I am not an attorney and I'm not giving any legal advice, but know that the judge, the panel, will be taking this up June 29th as far as hearing on the merits. And we know that May 31st is D-Day, basically. The 1st of June is when ATF is going to go on their warpath, if they're going to at all, related to the pistol brace rule. So if you're a member of Firearms Policy Coalition, you're covered. Now, the judge didn't say there was a date. Is it a gray area? Yep, probably. We don't know a date, but if you're a member of Firearms Policy Coalition, you're covered. Now, Maximum Defense, if you're a previous customer, you're covered by this injunction as well. As far as I know, they're not going to be able to start selling those products right now until the case goes forward. So, guys, I'm sitting here editing this video, and I just got off the phone with John Crump, and we were just talking, and the ATF must be really kicking themselves in the hiney, because this has just been a fundraising drive, because Second Amendment Foundation is looking for clarification like FPC did, and they're probably going to get the same expansion to their membership, right? And the judges are probably going to do the same for GOA, to be their membership. So what the ATF is doing is just pushing members to join, pushing people to join Second Amendment loving groups and become members. And what if the frack case, they say, well, all customers of SB Tactical are enjoined, or because it's Texas as well, Texas is on the GOA case, all residents in Texas, or the other 24 states that are on the frack case, all of these people in these states. ATF, oof, they're not looking good. I think the rule's dead. All right. Back to the rest of this video. Victory, yes. Clarification, yes. Is it a nationwide injunction like it should be? No. And that's not Firearms Policy Coalition's fault. It's not anybody else's fault. The judge could have done it. The judges could have done it, and they didn't, which is not good. Now, there are other cases going. There's the frack case, which we're still waiting to hear about. We know Second Amendment Foundation just scored a preliminary injunction for their named plaintiffs only. That district court judge was very specific about that. But he did say that if the panel in the mock case broadened it, then his would be broadened too, which I guess they're going to need clarification for that, because the mock case, the judges are saying it's the members of Firearms Policy Coalition and customers of Maxim Defense. So does that mean Second Amendment Foundation members are covered now? You see how this is getting murky? It's getting very murky. And the best thing for the judges to do is just to make it a nationwide injunction, because this is affecting everybody in the country. Why would we take select pockets and then maybe expand that pocket, or let other plaintiffs join the case to get a pocket expanded? So we got those, and then we got GOA's case, which they're going to have the briefs have to be in Tuesday, like I said in an earlier video, and they have 1 day to respond to each other. So we could hear something from a judge Wednesday, and I'm hoping that's a nationwide injunction as well. A lot of moving parts here. Support those who support you. If you want to join Firearms Policy Coalition, Second Amendment Foundation, Gun Owners of America, FRAC, I'll have it in the description below, like I usually do. I want to thank everybody for their time. Sorry I couldn't do an in-depth video. I was in the theater, got the information, ran outside, did a quick live for everybody, just to get everybody knowing what's going on. And like I typically do, here's a more detailed one. You saw the order. And let me know what you guys and gals think down below. So members of Firearms Policy Coalition should be good to go until the judges change it, right? So stay in the know. How do you stay in the know? Subscribe to the channel down below. I do not think we should have to join. Let me say this, and I'm friends with all of those groups that I just mentioned. We should not have to join a group to get protection against an unconstitutional, tyrannical act by an illegitimate governmental bureaucracy. Take that for what you will, and hopefully you'll subscribe to this channel so you stay in the know. A lot of moving parts. There will be this will be a fast-moving scenario. It has been in the last few days, and that's not going to let up at all. So subscribe down below. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. See you all on the next one. Take care.